What is up, all of my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm the Late Night Frights horror leader, the Jay Sloan or Jordan, back here to do another video for you. And as always, guys, I want to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. Last week we did horror battles, so obviously this week we're doing a theme, and the theme we chose to do for you is a brand new Late Night Frights theme. It's one that we have never done before, and we are doing our children's horror theme. Now let me explain on that a little bit. So our children's horror theme is basically where each of us here on Late Night Frights have chosen a film to review that was pushed towards or aimed towards a younger audience. Films such as Critters, Gremlins, The Monster Squad. Films that had so many horror aspects to them, but they're not full-blown horror films. And the film that I chose to review is one that I've always loved. It is a Tim Burton film, and it is Beetlejuice. Okay, so Beetlejuice was made in 1988. It was directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton, Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, and a young Winona Ryder. Now, the film is basically about this young couple, played by Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, who are just this very young, very dull, boring couple who decide to spend their vacation decorating and fixing up their house. And, yeah, that's their ideal vacation. And they go out to get supplies, and while they're out, they get their supplies and they're on their way back home, and accidentally they drive off of a bridge, killing themselves. So what happens next is they become ghosts, and they return back to their house, and they don't even know they're dead until they find out that they are, and they find out very soon that some new people are coming into their house, and it's basically about them trying to get the people out of their house. So they end up doing these crazy things in the film. Winona Ryder's character is actually the daughter of the daughter of someone who moves into the house, and she actually she knows that there's something there. She knows there's spirits there. She can actually see them, and she moves in there, and she's kind of a gothic kind of girl in the movie. She's really attracted to that sort of thing, ghosts and death and that stuff, but they can't seem to get this family out of their house. It's their house. They still own it. They still feel like they have the right to be there, even though they are deceased. So like I said, they go through a bunch of just crazy things just to try to get these people out of their house. And to the point where they actually try to hire a freelance bioexorcist named Beetlejuice, played brilliantly by Michael Keaton. And boy, does their plan backfire on them big time. They do not expect what they get. And as soon as they meet Beetlejuice, they are trying to stop or trying to make the monster that they have unleashed go away, because he is just very crazy, very raunchy character. Michael Keaton plays him perfectly. I mean, he does an amazing job as Beetlejuice. Very comedic, though, very funny, but just this very bad character that everyone hates. Everyone wants him gone, and they have good reason to. So as soon as they release Beetlejuice, they're trying to figure out how to stop Beetlejuice, and it kind of spirals out of control from there. And I don't want to say too much more about the film because I don't want to spoil it, just in case you haven't seen it, which if you haven't seen it, what are you doing? You need to check it out. It's a classic. Definitely in my top 5 Tim Burton films. I think, although it's not a full-blown horror film, it definitely has some strong points to it. Has a lot of horror aspects, but it also has comedy aspects as well. The acting is done really well by Michael Keaton, Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, and Winona Ryder. They did an amazing job with this film. And, yeah, it's a classic to me. I've always loved it ever since I was a little kid. So, there you go, guys. There's my review over Beetlejuice. So, I want to thank everyone once again for tuning in this evening. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below and tell me what you think of Beetlejuice. I would like to hear everyone's thoughts and opinions on this film. Stay tuned tomorrow. Chris Brock will be reviewing a children's horror film of his choice. And also stay tuned for Little Rocker Cutie's video on Wednesday. And on Thursday we have a new Late Night Fright Spree member who will be making his debut on Late Night Fright. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm the Jay Sloan. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and as always, guys, keep it horror. Peace.